Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Today is a big day. Your 10 things is due today, and I am giving you a new assignment, and it will be found under social studies. So in the ELA notes you may have seen, I put a message there that said today's lesson can be found under social studies. So it's the first thing I've posted there. I've tried to type this out and make it so I can anticipate some of your questions, because I really want all the information to be here. And then if you have something you really don't understand, you can ask me a specific question, because you might notice if you send me and I don't get it, I'm not going to answer that because I can't. I need to know exactly what it is you don't get. And I truly believe that lots of times you'll find the answer in my video or in the assignment. So I'm recording this on my phone, as I'm sure you know, and I do not know how to turn the paper around. I should have just recorded the screen, but that's been giving me trouble lately. So I'm gonna try to show you how this works on my screen. So this is going to be your assignment. So this is just some information for you to read, characters of a myth. I think it's valuable for you to read that. Your assignment, you are going to make kind of what I showed you yesterday. The drawing of your paper is going to be divided into 4, and you're going to explain 4 myths to me. So I've given you links to Pandora's Box, Medusa, Icarus and Daedalus, Arachne, and Persephone. This is an option if you don't want to search your own myths. These are all videos. If you'd rather go and find a book of Greek myths or hard copies and read them, it's up to you. And you don't have to use these. These are just some suggestions for you. So hopefully that's clear. This is what you're drawing. I actually made this beauty. I'm going to show you the actual version of it in a minute when I explain things. And then here I have given you your 7 steps to making a good myth, or a good paper for your myth. And then 2 things that I know you're going to email me, and I'm not going to answer because it's going to be right here. So let's go over this. Sorry, this is so bad what I'm doing. So technologically behind the times. But why can't I just flip while I'm recording? Apple, make that happen. Anyway, this is what I want to focus on. Step 1, read the 10 characteristics, what I just showed you. Step 2, watch or read at least 4 myths. Step 3, write a brief summary. Just write some notes about what each myth is about. Do you have to hand that in? No, you do not. It's just for your own use. Step 4, write that summary, kids. Step 5, so choose 4 explanations that you're going to do. This is what I'm calling an explanation. A drawing, a summary, a compare and contrast, or a lesson. And I've given you some examples for other ones. Those are what is here now referred to as explanations. Okay, summary, compare and contrast, illustration. Those are what I did on my paper, but there's other options. You could do a family tree. You could describe the setting of your myth. So maybe if you're doing Persephone, you could describe the underworld. Discuss the natural laws that are broken. See step 5 right here. That's what I'm referring to. And then, just to be kind to you, I actually gave you an example. So Arachne turning into a spider. A human turning into a spider, that goes against natural law. That doesn't really happen. Or does it? Anyway, if you have another idea, hey, Miss Matthews, can I do blah, blah, blah instead? Message me and I'll probably say yes. Make a rough copy. I showed you the rough copy in my message yesterday. That's what I mean. Sketch it out, plan it out. What's your explanation? What myth are you doing? And then make a good copy. Coloring is optional. My idea of coloring is, if you're going to do it nice with pencil crayons, go for it. If you're going to slap some messy marker on there, don't even bother. If you are an artist and you are going to sketch me something beautiful, then yeah, you don't want to color that. So totally up to you. Just make a good decision for your assignment. Okay, these are the things that I'm gonna address now. So I'm gonna flip the camera back here. So here's mine that I made. This is the illustration, sorry. You'll notice I only have 1 drawing, okay? You can only have 1 illustration because there's no explanation. So that's a freebie. Some of you are going to make the most beautiful pieces of art for me this whole year, right in this box. I'm looking forward to that. Some of you who draw like me, good enough, right? I tried. So this is Icarus, done. I didn't do Icarus again. Oh wait, Ms. Matthews, I see Icarus right here. That's because when you compare and contrast, you have to do two. So you do one that you've already done and one new one. Unless you want to go really hog wild and do 5, then you can do different ones. So you'll notice all different. Drawing, summary, compare and contrast, lesson. Sorry, it's backwards, but you know. I will be a real hard you know what about this. If you give me one where you've doubled them up, I'm going to make you redo one. Just try me. I'm going to, because I'm checking to see, can you follow the instruction? Can you problem solve? And I know you can, so show me. So you'll notice 4 different explanations. This is a drawing, this is a summary, this is a lesson, this is a compare and contrast. 4 different explanations, 4 different myths. Icarus, Persephone, Medusa, and Arachne, but also compared with Icarus. So how many different myths do I have? 4. How many different explanations do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. You must also. Non-negotiable, people. Non-negotiable. Okay? Yeah, so that's that. It's all that information is posted in the assignment, so you will... I've explained it to you, you'll read it, and if you ask, don't be afraid to ask me a question, but be prepared for me to say that question isn't answered in the assignment. And don't say I don't get it. Ask me a specific question. Even if you have to ask me a bunch, that's fine. But part of what we're doing here is critical thinking, thinking things through, solving our own problem. If you don't know, please don't proceed not knowing. Ask me the question. The worst thing that I'm going to say is go back and read the assignment. But I might answer it if it's not clear, because sometimes I do forget things. Also, if you can't get your... I've received such good feedback from you guys. I've gotten so many questions, people not sure. I've talked to some of you on Teams to go through it, and so many of you are saying that you've worked so hard, you've put so much effort into it, and that is just the best news I've heard all day. I can't wait to read those, and I look forward to them coming in. Please submit it, and if you can't get it in today, just send me a note that I'm going to get it tomorrow or whatever. I can be flexible on the deadline. I just want to make sure you're doing some work. As of now, this is due Monday. If Friday you're messaging me saying this is too hard, taking too long, then I will extend it. So that's your social studies assignment, and you can find it posted under social studies. All right, have fun. Bye.